Good afternoon. How are you? Nice to meet you. I'm also good. Thanks for asking. Are you student or are you working? You are a student. Do you want to enhance your English speaking? Of course, I want to enhance my English speaking. That's why I'm using this platform. What about you? Then we take one topic. It is a better for us because we both are language learner and if we take topic to discuss, then we get our fluency and confidence, and at least we get chance to share our thought and transfer our thought in front of anyone 10 to 20 minutes, right? We can get our fluency also, and we get flexible mouth while interact with others. That's why we people depend in this kind of free platform to interact with language learner, because we don't have language partner and we don't have atmosphere to interact with anyone in English language, right? I have one topic. Do you want to discuss any topic or do you want to interact with me in casual conversation? What about you? Okay, you want to discuss with me any topic. Okay, I have a topic. Why do you want to enhance your English speaking? Or why do I enhance my English speaking? That is a question. Shall I tell first or do you want to tell first? Okay, shall I tell? Thank you. And this why I want to enhance my English speaking. First of all, I want to tell you English is a global language, and English is a democracy language, and English is a official language. And if you want to socialize yourself, then we have to learn English language, right? And our democracy required also the English language, and judicial sector also required English language. And if you want to communicate with the different country people and different state people, then we need English language. We have to interact with them in English. We don't know their native language, right? Right now I don't know your native language, you don't know my native language, but we are interacting each other through English language. And socialism also, right? If people want to know you, then definitely, if you can share your thought in front of them in English, they can know about you, right? Like a social media, we use Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, right? So many social platform, but we don't know person to person and country people. But through our introduction part, or if you have written your introduction in English, they easily can read and they know about you little bit, right? Then that's why we have to learn also English language, because in this digital era we use means so many platform, electronics gadget also, and social media also. And we know about different culture, food, and that person life, and that state festival, and their culture, their religion, their food, everything. And that's why we have to learn also English language. We have to communicate with anyone in English. That's why we people learn English language. And English is a global language, right? And other language is not a global language. Your native language is not a global language. My mother tongue is not a global language, but English is a global language, because all country people can communicate each other in English language. That's why it is a global language. all state, all country people, all in the world. If you want to communicate with others, then you use in global language, English language. No one can know your native language, right? That's why we people learn English language. And second thing also, if you want to grow your career, if you want to get a good job, and if you want to take a handsome salary from a different job, then you have to learn in English language. Without knowing English, you cannot get good job, and you cannot get also handsome salary, right? That's why English is a global language, and that's why people they can learn and they can know about this language. That's why we have to learn an English language, we have to speak in English language. It is a better for us. And we have to practice, because we don't have language partner and we don't have atmosphere. Even though you see India is a languages country, all state have different languages. We cannot learn all state languages, but we can learn English language, right? English language, and we can interact with anyone in English. That's why before, you see, in 30 years ago or 20 years ago, it didn't have any kind of Android phone or internet, but they learned from book, right? They used to read book, and they used to write any kind of passage, and they wanted to enhance their English speaking. But we are struggling to speak better English in this modern era. Even though you see English is a global language also, and it is a rich language. And without speaking English, without gaining knowledge about English, you cannot grow your professional life, right? And you cannot build your strong career, you cannot get a handsome salary, right? That's why, if you can speak better English and if you write strong English, then definitely you get a easily job, right? And that's why we have to focus also language, and we have to create English speaking atmosphere around us. In this digital era, you don't worry about language partner, right? Right now, we are connect each other through platform, and you are also language learner, I am also language learner. Then we are practicing each other in language, and it is required practice, right? Because we don't have atmosphere with whom you listen, where you listen, and with whom you talk. No one can interact with you in English. That's why we have to create English speaking atmosphere, and we have to follow LSRW. And it is a speaking comes by speaking. You don't think I can read, write, or listen. Since childhood we do it. We can read, we can write, right? But we didn't have listening and speaking atmosphere. That's why we are learning right now, and we create atmosphere to listening and speaking, right? But before, in 20 years and 30 years ago, people they used to take book and copy, and they practiced each other, they practiced self. And if they make mistake, no one correct their mistake, right? But right now I am talking with you, I am practicing with you, and if I make mistake, you can correct my mistake, right? And we got a so many social platform and electronics gadget. No need to join any kind of coaching also. But if it is language always require motivation, dedication, devotion, determination, consistency, habit. These kind of ingredient required to enhance any language. Obviously grammar is a backbone of English language, Vocabulary is a backbone of English language. Idiom, phrasal verb also required to enhance English speaking. No one can get overnight. It will take time, but we have to focus step by step, and we have to keep patience, right? People, they think today they start speaking, practicing, and tomorrow they think I will speak better English tomorrow. Not like that. No one can get overnight. It will take times, right? And we have to keep patience, and we have to practice regularly. Then we can grow our fluency, we can build our confidence while interact with others. That's why language is a language is a learnable skill. Anyone can they learn, anyone can they speak. And we have to create English speaking, listening, and speaking atmosphere surrounding us. We can read right alone, but we cannot do it practice alone. We can do it practice alone, but sometimes we feel bored, right? Then if we interact with someone and they listen carefully and they interact with us, then we feel better, and we get enthusiastic to practice any language, right? Then it is not a big deal, anyone can they do it. And I'm a language learner. I want to enhance my English speaking. That's why I'm using this platform, and thank God who created in this kind of platform. And we should gratitude them. And this kind of platform push us to learn language, right? And thank you. What's your opinion about it?